guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we are making hummingbird cake. Here's what we need. I left this off, but there is water to go in as well. Grab all this, grease and line a square cake pan, grab a bowl and pop your oven on 160, fan force 180, normal, and get ready to go. Okay, so before I start cooking, today I'm going to make sure I've got everything all measured out, because this is a really easy cake where you're just basically chucking everything all in the bowl, mixing it and chucking it in the oven gently. So if you can get everything all measured out, it's so much quicker. So that is why I've got so many cups and spoons here. Now, my bananas are frozen. If you're ever wondering what you should do with bananas that are really, really ripe, best thing to do is to peel them and just put them in a bag in the freezer. And then when recipes like this come up, grab them out of the freezer. It says to use 1 cup of mashed banana. I don't know whether I need 1 or 2, so I'm just going to go for extra banana in it, mainly because for 50 gram can of crushed pineapple, I was only able to get 432 grams, so it'll sort of, if it's extra, it will take up the, for the lack of pineapple. So we're still going to get that fruity flavour. Okay, so first of all, get yourself a bowl and a sifter. Put your sifter over the bowl. Grab your 3/4 of a cup of plain flour. 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour. One moment. Another ingredient I overlooked when I was doing my ingredient sheet. 1 cup of brown sugar. This is how important it is to read your recipe. So that's another ingredient. Okay, so soda, bicarb soda, 1/2 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Might finish this one today. Yep. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. It took forever. At least I've got the new one finally open. Okay. I sift that through. Try not to wear the flour. Then add that another mystery ingredient, 1 cup of brown sugar. Ingredients just keep randomly appearing. Okay. Stir in those pineapple chunks. Your 1/3 of a cup of reserve pineapple juice. About 1/2 cup of coconut. 1 cup of banana. Just more. Even though it's frozen, it will defrost obviously in the oven. Give that a bit of a stir. You want 2 eggs. Just give them a bit of a whip before you put them in. Broken down a bit. Goes. And the last ingredient is the half a cup of extra light olive oil. Mix that in. No, I'm sorry, that was not the last ingredient. There's a quarter of a cup of cold water as well. Mix it all up. So you're left with 3 ingredients. They are your chopped walnuts, your cream cheese frosting, and your icing sugar. That's for the top. Okay. Grab that cake pan. Tip that in. You want to cook that for 45 minutes or until it's cooked through. Okay, so that's had just under 45 minutes. It just started to burn a little bit there. Leave it to cool for 10 minutes in the pan and then lift it out, and then we're going to come back and frost it pretty soon. Okay, so grab your cream cheese, which you've softened. I've just left mine out the whole time, so it's not like it's really hot at the moment. Grab your handheld mixer or something and you're just going to beat it. Once it's all softened and mixed, start to gradually add the 1.5 cups of icing sugar. So our cake is well and truly cooled now. That is what our cream cheese frosting looks like. Spread that on top. Get yourself a spatula type spreading spoon thing, or a palette knife, so that you can get it. It doesn't have to be super smooth, but just smooth it out nicely. Now this is supposed to serve 12 people. This is one reason why I like doing my cakes in a square pan, so that I can cut it into the correct amount. Okay, once you've got all your frosting on, that 1/2 cup of walnuts that you had on the list earlier, you had to chop them up. I just put mine in the mortar and pestle again because, as I say, it's good to use it for more things. Just sprinkle those on the top. Grab a knife and cut it into 12 and you're good to go. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. And let me just say, reminder to read your recipes before you cook. No more surprises. Bye.